heard this before? Who hasn't heard this before?
No, wait, what is this song? Dude, this thing slaps. Wowee. Wowie zowie.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness we found this free epic music to go along with the intro. Yeah.
Yo,
okay.
who set the ice on fire?
This is Mario's
we
Shiver
didn't
Flame
start the
Galaxy.
fire. This
It
is
was all burning.
alright. I don't know if I can mentally handle the royalty-free ukulele music. I'm gonna be honest.
That's weak. Weak sauce.
I understand.
Okay. Okay. So, quick roll call.
Hello.
Chinny, are you here?
No.
Alright, we'll come back to you. Bodhi, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Excellent. Nick, you here?
Can you come back to me?
Okay, sure. Coleman.
Do you want me to, like, roll for this, or, like...
No, this is just a roll call. Like attendance.
Are
we are
all?
rolling?
No.
It said there was an error with my formula. Please try again.
What? This
Yeah,
is a roll call.
Can we get better instructions?
Oh, you meant, like, just to, like, see if we're here.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
I'm here.
sorry, not like a call for you to roll. I
I know.
apologize. No, it's like attendance, yeah. Like a roll call.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Nathaniel, you here? Okay.
Yes.
You think that is confirmation? No. Last time
Wait, you
in the
didn't come back to
crawling
me.
dusk.
Or Denny.
We'll come back to you at the end of the session.
Okay.
We'll figure it out by then.
We'll take an episode.
Okay, go ahead.
Last time in the crawling dusk. Having freed the acclaimed author and funny man, Jerma J. Banana, the party advanced in the opposite direction of the enraged mother Sabertooth. The cubs chased their brother past their mother's legs and nearly tackled Sawyer, who deftly jettisoned upwards with a flap of his wings. The cubs' attention was quickly drawn to Fenro after they lost track of the winged tiefling. Noticing the bones basked in their blue glow, they pounced one after another in hopes of taking one as a new chew toy. Finewynn knocked an arrow, prepared to do what he must to protect his party, but remembered a spell he'd learned in his classes for communicating with beasts. He lowered the bow as he approached, stepping carefully in the snow and keeping eye contact as he recited the proper incantation. With his fingers crossed, praying that the unpracticed spell would take hold, he grabbed Jerma, pulling away the saber-toothed cub hood, and, through growls and motion, explained that Jerma, in fact, had no saber teeth. A clouded expression took over the mother's face. To some it looked like anger, but Fenro saw through the guise of rage and recognized the fear behind it. For Jerma's ruse to be effective, Jerma must have replaced one of the saber-toothed cubs, and that would mean... Sawyer immediately soared into the sky to scout for a clue to the missing cub's whereabouts, soon eyeing a patch of butterscotch fur in the broken palm of a half-buried angel statue. Baggy rushed to get a closer look and determined that it had been there for at least a couple of days. She called to Sawyer, and the two flew together, seeing what else they could find. Meanwhile, Fenro, after some praise to Jerma's acclaimed riding prowess, asked him if he knew where the missing cub might have gone. Reaching to scratch the back of his neck and dodging eye contact, Jerma explained how he devised a way to survive the harsh climate of Ventraloom. After losing his party to a massive frost centipede, Jerma continued following the path laid out by his ranger, until he approached the giant lake of lava, which stood between him and the major Denier ruin sites. Lucky for him, the cub had found itself stuck on one of the chunks of ice floating amidst the magma. From there, it was a simple matter of donning his saber-toothed maw hood and finding the family that searched for the poor thing. Tandem snow buckler sledding behind the mother tigress, Rod, Fenro, and Jerma began a race to the lake with Sawyer and Baggy above them. Because George, the monkey construct, sabotaged their headway by digging its feet into the snow, Rod slid over to Fenro for him to boost Rod into a mighty kick that sent George barreling into the white wake behind them. Though the monkey problem had been solved, the tigress halted and weaved to dodge the barrage of torches bombing down from Baggy's hands, costing them the race to the lake. Sawyer, not stopping, dropped Baggy by the shore and continued to race to the ice island. They believed the cub the ice island that they believed the cub was trapped on. In his rush, he did not notice the crooked head of a fire method plop out of the lava's surface and spew fire. A feathered pillow and a well-placed arrow was plenty to melt the method, but more methods lurked amongst the dancing flames across the lava. Quick at the draw, Fenro sniped another with a well-placed patch shot from his finger gun, as the mother tigress leapt across the lake. As frost scatters at the tigress's landing, and methods chuckle beneath the magma. This is where we find our heroes, in their daring attempt to save the lost cub. And this is where we will begin. As Fenro, my first question is to you, my dude. How did you make it back here?
What?
He's gonna join the fight, yeah?
Who, Finro?
Sorry, Finewynn. I apologize. Gosh.
No.
Disregard that, please.
I was like, wait, I'm already here.
Disregard that,
Wait, you're
please.
here?
My first question.
Holy shit.
My first question is for Finewynn.
Mhm.
Wait,
Finewynn,
Fenro,
how
when
did
did you get here?
Finewynn, how did you make it to the rest of the party? What had happened was the rest of them took off, right, with the saber tooth and Sawyer flying above, and you were left behind to watch over the cubs. But something happened to spur you forth and to have you chase on and make it over there. What was that?
Yeah, I guess after some time passed to the point where without hearing word from them, I guess Fine would put use the fucking all the tracking skills he has as a ranger to actually see where they're at and all that. Because he walked only Sawyer flied, right? So I can still trace footprints and all that.
In fact, you can trace long lines in the snow, a massive wake where the snow was split apart as though a boat had, trudged through it. Because as Rod and Fenro had buckle boarded behind the tigress, they left quite the easy trail to follow.
Yeah, but can I make sure the cubs are in a safe place and all that? I don't want to just leave them,
Sure. In fact, there beside you was
Perry and Gleam,
Gleam and Perry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll tell them to
And
just.
Rory as well.
Indeed, Rory as well. Here, yeah, we can bring it back over here for a second.
Yo, Finro's there.
Whoa!
How'd he get there?
Yeah, see, Fenro was also.
Whoa, wait,
We
Finra's
didn't
there?
misspeak. Boji.
All right, yeah. As you can see, yeah, he's got some. Oh wait, Monkey is not here. The Cubs have some peeps to watch over him.
Monkey is sent to the
Yeah.
Shadow Realm. For being
Yeah, I
too
was just,
cool.
Finally, you might have seen. Make a perception check for me as you begin to make headway through the snow.
Oh yeah, hold on. Do I have installed the Roll20? I mean, in the meanwhile, someone else should You know, I just want to see what I fucking get when someone else rolls perception for me.
Give me a second. I gotta open it.
Yeah.
Damn, even the character sheets are dark now.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Or-
they have
Good.
been.
What? Not for me.
Whoa.
What are we
Well, what
rolling?
do you need rolled?
Perception.
Okay.
Dang.
Well, it wasn't a nat 20, but
You
it is 22.
fucked it, Cole. You
You broke the line.
It's
of
It's
true.
still
like-
a 20.
So fine,
Yeah.
it's a little bit off the track, but it's hard to miss because there is a bright orange splotch in the canvas of white that is around you, and it appears that there is a metallic monkey butt that is sticking up out of the snow, as George has been planted in the snow head first. Appears to be stuck.
Whoa. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm gonna pull him out.
Hey, right on. So
Flash
sure
traitor.
enough, George can come along with you then.
Yeah, because I know fucking like Sawyer's whole shtick is just, you know, it's like the duo thing, so can't break that.
Oh, yeah, want to get the monkey back. And so we'll come back over here, and I think I'll be generous. We'll say after this round of combat is when George and Fine make it over. Although, shoot, that would mean they made it there in 6 seconds. But can we all suspend our disbelief here?
Well, they've had the
they're
entire
just
fight to
very
get going.
fast.
Like it's
very
not
fast.
just. Has it only been one round? Wait.
It has.
Wait, now that you mention it.
It has been only 6 seconds, literally.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
They
Wait, it's
weren't
6 seconds
leaving
ago?
immediately. Like they weren't waiting this long to leave. We can say they left shortly after us.
Maybe as
So
soon
it'd
as
be
they
more of a
started.
stagger thing.
Fine. Would you say that if you started seeing, like small balls of fire dropping from the sky at the saber-toothed tiger,
Balls.
would you start
Yeah,
chasing them at that point?
Yes.
No, Fine would just be like,
Bro.
Okay.
Most likely.
Fine would be like, torches! I need those!
Fine would go after it, but for the wrong reason.
Okay. Good.
Did
Then
you ever
yes.
find out, Abodi, what happened while you were gone?
Like the throwing torches and wasting all of them.
Yeah, we told him.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did tell Bodhi.
We did spill the beans? Okay. I didn't realize said beans
Did you
had
have
been
it all
spilled.
written down?
Yeah, you did write that down.
I
Well, no, you
remember.
told somebody else to write it down.
True.
That is
Unless
true.
he
Somebody
drew it
write
with
that down.
charcoal.
Also, let me check something real quick. Oh, I can roll, but that's using the app. I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that 15?
Finewynn
That
does
was a
backflip
15.
real quick.
Okay.
You're going to the bathroom?
No, I said Finewynn did a backflip real quick.
Yeah, it's getting there. That's like the roll, you know.
Oh, he whipped out like a tumble pass through the snow, just for kicks and giggles.
Hey,
Heck
kicks
yeah.
and giggles like that.
Heck yeah. Well, all right. We are at the top of the turn order. Sawyer, it is your
I
turn.
believe I was investigating these spikes.
Indeed.
These awfully colored spikes.
All right. Good deal.
I think that's what I was doing at the end of the last session, if I remember correctly.
Good deal. And when you say you're investigating, are you just meaning in the absolute broadest of terms, or would you like to specify?
This is where I got led to for where the cub is, right? Like after my last thing.
Indeed. As far as well, Fenro, did you manage to tell the rest of the crew about what Jerma had said?
I think I yelled it out at people.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's safe to assume that the party knows at this point, at least.
Because
That Jerma said that,
island for-
that this was the island. Oh, and Jerma even yelled it out when you guys first got here. I remember now. That this
And
is
I
the
will-
island that, supposedly he remembers seeing the cub on.
And I will investigate for the cub.
All right, cool. Roll me that investigation check. Are you moving any closer, or are you staying that far away?
How close do I have to be to investigate?
I mean, if you were to investigate something,
I'll
Would you?
investigate here because this seems like a fairly centered-ish area.
all right, I would say at least 10 feet.
Yeah. Let's see.
A 23. All right, so you're getting down, looking at the scratch marks in the ice, trying to get a read on this structure itself. Getting closer to it, you do recognize that it's not only ice, it appears. There seem to be some subtle, but certainly present strands of an icy blue yarn that kind of drape from spike to spike in certain parts.
Yarn.
But the ice itself is even starker than, it is an off color for a reason. Like the ice is starker than the rest of the ice around you, leading you to not quite be able to see through it. Leading you to believe that, maybe there is, I don't know, maybe there's something inside of it. It appears to be something that is more man-made than is natural.
Do I see any signs of a cub that was here?
There's scratch marks all around, as though a cat were trying to get its footing on ice.
Is there any reason to believe that the cat would be in there?
In the ice?
Yes.
Encased in ice.
You, as I said, it's opaque, so there's no way to know that there isn't a cat in there.
If I shot a fireball or not the fireball, but the
Firebolt.
bolt, would that mechanically be enough to damage something inside, or would that just be enough to maybe melt some of the ice away? That's what I'm considering, because I don't want to harm the cat if it happens to be in there.
A cantrip firebolt would make the ice sweat, but if you wanted to actually melt through ice, especially of this quality, as I said in the last
in the middle
session.
of
Oh yeah, it is
like,
kind of in lava, isn't it?
Yes, there is like an odd seemingly aura around the ice of this area that seems to
Right.
protect it from heat.
That does make sense. What about a crowbar?
Yeah,
Is there a crowbar protecting aura around this ice?
hell no.
Awesome. Can I try crowbarring this ice?
Absolutely, man.
How do I roll for crowbar?
Let's see. It would be a weapon attack, but you're not. Would you be proficient? Are you proficient in like martial weapons?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Right.
think, as a battlesmith, you're proficient in everything.
Then
I
I would give you the
think
proficiency
I'm
bonus.
only proficient in. I only read that I was proficient in martial. I don't know about everything.
Well, if you're proficient in martial, you're also proficient in simple. I don't think there's a single case where there's a person who's proficient in martial but not simple weapons.
Oh, okay.
Tool proficiency, battlesmith, battle ready. Yeah, you gain proficiency with martial weapons, but artificer already has proficiency with simple weapons.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you have proficiency with all weapons.
And a crowbar just feels like the right tool for the job.
Sure. I'll give it a quick look see to see if There is a specific damage for crowbar.
There isn't. It'd be an improvised, either a club or like a mace, depending on what you want it to do in terms of damage.
How do I roll for that?
I see a crowbar.
Well, there's a crowbar item. It doesn't have an attack attached to it, though.
Is that just a
Rick, you're
D20
right.
plus
Yeah,
efficiency?
you're right.
As I said, if you're using it to bash, it'd be either a club or a mace, so a D4 or a D6.
For the hit? Or wait, do I even have to
No,
roll
for
to
that'd
hit
be
if I'm
for
hitting?
damage. I don't even know if you need to roll to hit for a fucking static piece of ice. It's up
I
to
would say
Mitch.
roll to hit, only because there's the chance of critting.
What's the roll to hit for improvise?
If it's just for a crit, just do a flat D20.
True.
Oh, true.
True.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, no fair.
So
Come
close.
on, roll 20. You can't just.
I wanted to give you a little teasy
Mitch,
weasy.
my birthday was 3 months ago. I'm just saying.
Sure
Hey,
enough.
that-
Sure enough.
That 19's looking a lot like a 20 to me. Hey,
Uh,
what did you say was damage roll?
It's D6, right? For the
D6.
equivalent of a mace.
Yeah, if you want to do it as a mace, or you could do it as a club for a D4. So what you think it'd be more
This
comparable
might be a silly
to?
question, but would my int modifier be added to it?
No, it's not a magic item, is it?
Well, my magic items don't have because or does improvise not have any modifier at all?
Improvise would, since you're proficient in weapons, but you only get that int modifier on magic items.
No.
Yeah, no, don't check Battlesmith. It's explicitly only magic items.
Wish
No,
modifier
it's artificer using int instead of dex or strength.
Yes, for magic items. It's here. I'll post it for you. It's under Battle Ready, the one we were just referencing. And there's the whole thing. When you make an attack with a magic weapon, you can use your int mod instead of strength or dex. Otherwise, you use the standard strength or dex.
Well, then I've just been doing it wrong the whole time.
Alright, I'll be right back though. I gotta toss keys.
Okay.
This is a very magical crowbar.
It does not. Oh. Sorry. Alright, a 4 from the D6, and it adds your strength modifier, right?
I guess it does. I don't know.
That sounds
That'll
right.
just be a plus
I mean,
one.
you're
That's
using
how
strength.
attack works, yeah? Or attacks work.
You're using
That
it.
would
Like, you're using your strength to use it. That makes sense.
just be plus one.
Alright, so a solid 5 damage. You walk up to it, and perhaps, you're intending to just test the waters. But in this case, the water is ice. As you rear back and you flying into it a bit, slam the crowbar against this ice, and you hear it. It digs in and ricochets off, chipping off a piece of the ice. And that's when you feel the iceberg under you begin to rumble. As this thing stands and rises from where it sat.
You
Welcome
would
back.
add your strength mod to that though.
I
Nick.
did.
Okay.
Just okay. I thought it was the entire iceberg moving. I was like, Nick's fucked.
No, to specify, the thing that he smacked begins to open up and expand slowly but surely as you hear that awful noise of nails across ice as the opaque piece of massive piece of ice begins to break off its arms and separate what you realize are its legs and rise up as you see the only non-opaque part of its body is at where its chest or stomach would be. And inside is the cub, frozen in a moment of terror as it roars out in a combination of what sounds like grinding ice and that same claws against ice sound that pierces your ears.
I should have shot it.
No, I will need to roll this guy's initiative.
Is this guy visible to, like, all of us?
Yes, at this point, very much so.
I just
Sawyer, what did you do?
Oops.
Oops is right.
Oh, you do have more movement and I believe a bonus action. I apologize, I moved over to... Hang on. Skipped it again. There we go.
I guess I used the... Can I use bonus action for dash, or is that a full action for dashing?
Action for dash, unless you're a rogue, they can do bonus action dashy.
Okay, well then I don't think I have
Or
any
goblins, right?
I think so. Or it might just be disengage.
Yes, that's it.
I do not have any more movement, or if I do, it's not enough to warrant triggering attack of opportunity.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anything I can do with a bonus action? There would be if I had a certain monkey with me, but I don't. It's
Hey,
somebody.
next round.
Hey, your monkey attacked a teammate. That is a traitor monkey.
When did that happen?
He was dragging us down. We wouldn't have been here yet.
Okay. In that case, Baggy also attacked multiple teammates, if that's what you're gonna say.
No!
Baggy did, but Baggy missed, more or less.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Alright, cool. Rodrigo, you've just seen from your place behind the few rocks in front of you, the little ice structure that seemed to jut out of that ice island that both the Sabertooth and Sawyer are on has risen and is screaming at at Sawyer.
Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to do that. Last time I checked.
True. It's a very unusual thing for ice to do, I think.
Quite unusual.
I think ice is normally privy to melting, floating. These actions are normal. Standing, I don't know. Seems sketchy.
Is Sawyer gonna be okay if I do another guiding bolt? Or, yeah, is it gonna damage him at all?
If you do another guiding bolt,
Radiant damage isn't working.
you're able to shoot it between, yeah, like to the side of him, I would think.
Between my legs.
The golem is big enough to where you would be able to hit the golem without harming Sawyer. Guiding bolt doesn't have any AoE, so you are good.
I'm gonna do it at second level guiding bolt.
Ooh, okay.
Is it gonna ask me the level when I do it, or do I have to add
Yeah,
it?
when you click the spell, it'll be like cast at what level.
It didn't do it.
I think the level is just an additional damage, so once the
It's a 1d6.
additional Ds on that?
D6.
It's
Additional
another
D,
one. It's a 1d6.
Dang. That damage is insane. Good roll.
And
Good
also,
roll.
add another d6 onto that bad puppy. 26.
Kidding. You're kidding. Nice. Yeah. Is it another feathered pillow?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, and weirdly enough, you know, with how
Mama
spiky
said
and
knock you out.
jagged this creature or this construct is, you'd imagine that a feathered pillow would probably not fare too well, but weirdly enough, the pillow appears right next to the golem. The golem, you know, moves its head to look and just gets smacked right in the face, and it like spins its head around like 5 times with how big of a wallop it was. And now the feathered pillow explodes, and all the feathers within the pillow settle upon what are the weak points in this thing's armor. Well done, a mighty
Oh,
hit.
that's pretty big. I think I'm good where I'm at. I don't know if I need to get. Well, I might further. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna move. To is there any way to inspect the fire spawners and see if I can figure out why they spawn or how often they spawn?
Sure. Yeah. Roll me investigation then. Or history. Depending on what route you're taking to figure it out. With a 9, you're racking your brain, because you do know that in, you know, volcanic areas, you remember reading in your, your monster class, back growing up, that mephits, right, come in all shapes and or all elemental varieties, right? And so, you know, magma mephits specifically do love to swim and dwell in, of course, magma. You, however, didn't make it to the portion of the reading that explained how many there usually are, or, you know, what exactly their strategies, if any, are.
That's gonna be my turn then.
Okay, nice on. Fenro.
I would like to also investigate those things.
Alright, cool. That'll be history or investigation, or you could, I think, also swing perception.
Perception, you say?
Yeah, if you're wanting to look. Like, be perceptive.
See.
Oh man. Oh
I'm
man,
not very
that's
perceptive.
that fire is oddly blocky and pixelated. It's a little bit odd, but you know, you're going with it.
Is this dude still alive, by the way?
He is. Yeah, he's kind
Okay.
of, he's dipped back into the magma a bit, but he's got his arms out and seems to be like twirling a bit, getting ready, trying to like soak up some magma to like heal himself, even though it doesn't appear to be working.
Okay.
You know, it's like, it's that situation where, you know, a runner or an athlete will splash water on their face to like revive themselves, but in this case it's with magma.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's see how far I am. Ruler! Alright, yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna hit him with a quick little Toll the Dead.
Oh, okay.
So he's gotta succeed a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know, have you ever used Toll the Dead in the campaign
have
so
not.
far?
I've had it this whole time and I just have not used it.
So this is the debut of the spell. I
Yeah.
would like to know
Yeah.
what is what does this spell manifest as?
I mean, I figured it was kind of like a well, it says it's a bell that like rings next to them, so like kind of like a death knell kind of dealio.
Solid
And,
3,
That's
baby.
a dumbass method.
Yeah.
So it did say to roll a d12 if they're missing health. He's definitely missing health, right?
He is. Yeah.
Um,
Majorly. I think that's the 7. That's
the
next
7,
to it.
yeah. I was just wondering because like it rolled the d8 anyway.
So that would be no. So it's both, right? Or is it just this?
It's just the d12
Okay.
instead of the d8.
I think like the dice depends on like if the opponent's damaged or not, and like
Yeah.
that's it. Like, you use just single one for
Yep.
that.
If their
Mhm.
damage is the d12, if they're not, it's a d8.
Yeah, you can only use both.
So you see, it's on the third.
Okay,
splash.
wait. No, it's not like a regular bell. It's a cowbell.
Hey, okay.
Oh,
All
there
right.
we go.
So it's on the third splash as the method is bringing its bony hands up with lava and splashing its crooked nose with magma. On the third splash, as it brings up the magma, a little cowbell, or a regular sized cowbell, appears behind its head, and ring a ring a ring a ring a ring, clings back and forth, and the method splashes it into its eyeballs, and the magma flows like in and out of its kind of rocky-ish, right, like molten form, and just breaks it apart entirely as it just begins to mesh with the rest of the lava. And you have defeated
Let's
it.
see.
Well done.
Yes, it is dead. Yeah, and then let me see. No, that's way too far. Unless I get a little closer. Is the like edge here where it looks like volcanic? Is that dangerous to stand on?
It's a little spicy.
Okay. I'm not gonna risk it, and instead I'm gonna use a spiritual weapon, and I'm just gonna summon it over the little fire thingy.
And to be specific, it looks spicy in the sense like if you ended your turn there, it would be spicy.
Okay. Let me do a little calculation here. Yes, still not quite making it, so I'm gonna still just hit the plop of the what's it called? Spiritual weapon on top of that fire spawner thingy. And call it a day. And you know what? We're gonna hit it. I'm just gonna hit it. I'm gonna spawn this spiritual weapon, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay, tight. Hang on. Let me grab the spiritual weapon for you. Bam. Excellent.
It's massive.
real life size, everybody. All right, what side? Or in front?
Oh, no, on the fire. I can't send it back that far.
Oh, gotcha. On the fire.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have it smack the flames?
Yeah, like if this is like a spawner or something.
Okay, tight. Roll me that attack. As I make this thing blue for you. It's kind of greenish. Would regular blue be better? Nah. Icy blue is better. Alright. A 9 hits. As this
Thank
thing
goodness.
rings around and begins batting at it as though it were, a towel against a stove flame.
Nice.
And yeah, you feel that it's it's going at it. It's combating the flames.
Perfect. Alright, it's my turn.
Alright, good deal. The tiger, of course, notices its cub within this creature and is going to immediately, let's see, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and it's going to leap out and lunge at it with all its might and ferocity. Making sure to attack the limbs, specifically. Okay. Yo, alright, and the thing has to make a... Well, if it hits with its attack, okay. Nice, it hit. Okay, a little poor on the damage front. But you see... Wait, hang on. I need to calculate. I need to roll a save from the golem. That does make it, okay. You see as it, yeah, claws against the ice, but it just manages to, you know, chip away at it, right? It leaves a solid scratch mark as it then, you know, turns its shoulder inward and, like, slams against it, being sure to avoid the spikes. But then it skids back onto the ice and gets into its battle stance. Alright, yo. Going back to the beginning of this playlist, because towards the end, got a little jazzy. Which is all well and good, but we want some lava vibes here. Alright, now, this thing is gonna... Alright, you see, as it... because this thing, it doesn't breathe. So, when this happens, it's a little unexpected. Because it seems to just form a hole, right? Like a hole opens in its form. And a blast of icy ray, of icy cold energy slams into Sawyer. But I need a dexterity save. Ooh, okay. A 12. It's not gonna cut it. It slams straight into your chest as it deals 20 damage. That was some big damage. And you feel, you know, the fire, you recall, as the Mephit had tried to breathe a flame at you, was nothing. You brushed it aside, right, with the side of your wing. It even managed to, you know, blow into your face, and it felt just like a hot wind. But this is different, right? This is the icy cold of a sub-zero temperature, right? That pierces into you. You feel as though it's freezing your soul almost.
Yeah,
as
I'm
some
just gonna
frost and
die.
ice forms on around where it hit. It gets so cold, it's hot. Alright, but that's all it can do. Move on to Jerma.
That attack could have killed me at full health.
It could have?
Yes. I'm about to die.
Dang, okay. Hey, okay.
It wouldn't have killed you, just knocked you unconscious.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my bad.
True. That's right. It would not have outright killed you.
You need to take double your health in one, or rather, enough health to overkill you by your entire health. So, like, you got, let's say, 30 health. You'd have to take, like, 50 or 60 in a single hit from fall. But boy howdy, wouldn't that be fun?
What is the range? Oh, booyah.
Please tell me he has a gun.
So he goes, oh my god, oh my gosh, okay, wow, yeah, that wasn't there before, that was not there before, as far as I know, it was actually, it was there, but I didn't know it was a golem. Now die! And he, and he does, whip out what looks to be like a Fisher-Price, bottle cap gun, right? Like orange. It's got the, you know, little like fake cap, at the end of it. And he, fires it off, and out from the tip, you see a little, bit of energy forms, and then flies, over to try to buff it against the big old thing. Okay, that is on. Bam. It does hit. For 9? Yeah, 9 force damage.
He's a fucking warlock. Oh, that makes so much sense.
What do you think? How do you think he got the horror for you to peep, Cole?
Yeah, that's true. That's a really good point.
There may be some things you don't know about Jerma yet. Or do know about Jerma. And anyways, so he fires that off, and it managed to like careen through like where its butt is, where its butt would be, and leaves just a solid hole there.
Jerma's a warlock.
Spins
Okay,
the
cool, my
little
right.
toy gun and blows on it, even though there's nothing, like no smoke or anything coming off the gun. He goes, I still got it. Yeah, I do.
Be right back, guys. Gotta grab my food real quick.
Okay.
Yummy food.
Thank you. Alright, we come to Baggy's turn.
Yo, that's me!
Yeah.
That's her.
Arguable.
Boing. Alright.
I originally had in the ending of the last time bit a small note about like whether or not
Alright.
a BLJ across the lake of lava would be possible. You know, like find out
Well,
this
can
time.
any of us BLJ?
Baggy, it's part of being short.
Is that an
You can
ability?
only be LJ if you're short.
That does make sense.
There's only one way to find out, Coleman.
It directly affects your
Are there any like
backwards
slopes,
momentum.
like upward down, upside down slopes around here?
Oh, maybe the rocks, a tree. Yeah, I don't,
Mitch,
I
will you let me roll for a BLJ next turn?
I will. Yeah,
Okay.
don't.
But yeah, so
Don't even
I do
sweat it, dog. I
a
will.
non-backwards long jump over that pit of lava and use the rest of my movement to get about gear-ish.
Woohoo!
Then we carefully consider our options. By which I mean, don't carefully consider the options and pull out the funny light crossbow, which I believe I still have. Yeah, I got 11 whole bolt left.
And this
That's
is
so many. Wait a second.
yo.
I remembered this time. My big dumb brain wasn't big and dumb for once.
Hey yo.
Yeah, right.
I cast Hex on the ice golem,
Ooh, nice on.
adding an additional 1d6 to any damage hits I do on him
Yeah,
as a bonus action.
Couple of runes from the
and
weave fly out and
On top of
stick
that,
themselves.
I'm gonna curse his strength checks. So his literally just affects athletics, but still, if someone tries to grapple him, it means his athletics will be at disadvantage if he
Ooh.
uses that to contest. And this guy doesn't strike me as a dexterous motherfucker.
You
So
might be right.
that's part 1. Part 2, we shoot him with the light crossbow. Normal roll. 19 for 6.
Oh yeah.
With an additional 1d6 added on. For a total of 8. That brings us down to 10 bolt. And then I feel like there's something I'm missing. I need to look up how this one thing works real quick. Because this may be a thing to do, it may be a stupid thing to do. I do not see an item handout for it. Mitch,
Yo.
Big gamer.
can you hook me up with a handout for let's say some deluge?
Oh, okay.
Yo, this song's a banger. This is from Mario RPG.
Hey yo. Let me see. It is oh yeah, Barrel Volcano, baby.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there was one, but I also don't see any handouts for it.
I believe it's in it's currently in Piff's bio is where I have it, like, you know,
I don't have
essentially
access to Piff's bio.
So let me
That does spaghetti all for me.
let me send it to you.
Alright.
What?
Alright, let's see. Do.
I only know about this song because of Cookie X Pizza's stream.
For real?
When he kept playing the randomizer of Mario RPG.
Oh yo.
Alright,
That sounds kind of cool to play.
we're gonna flip a series of coins.
All right.
One yes, two no, pretty much consistently. Alright. So that's no on the big sauce. Let's see about the smaller sauce. No. Alright, let's see about something else entirely. Oh, so I should do the other thing. The other thing entirely is actually Zagu, because if I remember right, that gives me resistance to cold damage, yeah?
That does.
Yeah, so would that be a whole action to pop that in?
I can send you the little bit. Yeah, but to apply it would be an action.
Oh, I misspelled that on my sheet.
Oh, it's cool.
Oh,
I imagine like
that's
in
right.
the market, it's probably
That's
spelled both
right.
ways.
It's not resistance!
Immunity, yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious me. So then I'm gonna pop my action surge to get another action. And we're gonna drug up. We're gonna pop one of my Zagus. So Baggy's just gonna rub that shit all over her gums.
And the minute you do, have you ever had like icebreakers before, like the mint or the gum?
I've had
It
5
leaves-
gum.
Oh, okay. Or even just like a really minty gum.
No, I'm messing with you. I have had icebreakers before.
It leaves that that sensation, right, of like your mouth being cold but not, right?
Yeah.
It's that same type of artificial cold type of sense that starts at your gums but then fills the rest of your body. It's really an odd sensation. Feels a little bit numb in places, but takes some getting used to, but easily enough you feel that it's taken effect, and yeah, can continue your turn.
Oh, that was already my second action, and I've already burned my bonus action and movement. I'm full out of resources.
Good deal. This is my friendly reminder to everyone that you may use free actions to determine things
Actually-
about the battle.
Can
Or the
I
enemy.
use a free action real quick?
Absolutely.
I want to see how sturdy of a Mother Hubbard this ice golem looks like.
All right, cool. Roll me. Yeah, I would say it's just perception. Trying to
Nah.
look him up and down. 17.
17. Boy, howdy.
Nice. With yeah, especially with the feathered, the feathered blast that had taken out like a huge chunk of ice. Or not even taken out a huge chunk of ice, but seemed to have really phased the entity or the construct. It's starting to have trouble keeping all of its jagged ice bits together. It's starting to stumble, right, and certain parts of it are kind of crumbling and breaking away in certain spots where, you know, the joints kind of crush together and grind together. So it is
that the aboder?
And I won't give you like the mechanical exact where it's at, but
Yeah.
to
No,
let you know it's starting to struggle.
Although I came back right I was about to say I'm gonna go take a whiz.
No,
I shouldn't have.
You also came back right at the top of the turn order, so you gotta roll your.
That's
Initiative.
right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll my initiative and then I'll go.
You better hope you don't roll a 23.
Oh god, that's right. I'm really good at
He's
initiative.
gonna roll a 23
Uh,
right here.
He's gonna roll 24.
I'm assuming this is initiative.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, you're safe.
All right.
Near the bottom of the
right
turn
back.
order, in fact.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
I accidentally
Yeah.
clicked Adobe Premiere. Oh man.
It's funny. This is like the only time Fine has rolled badly in initiative, and it makes sense. It's actually good for
Yeah.
me because we have to go real quick. So
Well,
we'll see.
go piss. Go whiz.
I like to imagine, because you said you accidentally clicked Adobe Premiere, like you were trying to roll initiative and you clicked the button right next to it, Adobe Premiere.
Classic, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
who doesn't
makes
do
you
that?
get a little radical.
It's probably because Adobe Premiere is loading, and all my systems are not having it.
This is my favorite song ever. Have I ever told you guys that?
The Goron City theme from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Hey, fair enough.
Right on. It's a good choice.
Unironically,
James.
it's probably like in one of my favorite video game songs of all time.
You're tight.
Yeah, it's very good.
And also, guess who's back? Another magma method has joined the battle.
Can my pitchfork take a reaction to smack it?
Well, no, it's entering its combat zone. So if it were to leave on its turn, then yes, it can take. I believe it can take a
Finding an
reaction.
attack of
right?
opportunity.
Can it, or can it use his?
I think it can use Cole Fenro's like reaction if you wanted.
Right on. was
I
about to
don't
say,
think
if
it
not,
gets,
I
like,
would
one of
probably
its
play it like
own.
that.
Are we waiting on something?
No?
Nah. Sawyer, it is your turn.
I would like to leave.
Alright.
Let me measure
Goodbye.
Man.
the distance real quick.
Honestly, leaving kinda cringe.
We're going over there.
You must be have true resolve as an artificer. Face down death.
No,
Am I
you're
getting,
thinking of a paladin.
am I getting hit with an attack of opportunity?
That
No, unless you
that
disengage.
Unless you disengage.
How do you disengage?
It's an
It's
action.
just gonna eat up your action, but then you just move your movement.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You're gonna keep your action?
Yes, I have faith.
Right, it swipes out at you. Does a 17 hit?
17 to hit?
Not anymore.
Hey, alright. Yeah, that's a reaction, yo. Good stuff. So yeah, you flap your wings to escape as it sees this and runs down one of its mighty icicle claws, aiming a specific icicle towards the now frosted hole in your chest. But you manage to bring up both your arms to form the shield. What does it look like?
Yellow.
All right, as a yellow aura bounces the icicle claw back and away as it's buffeted backwards by the unexpected force of the shield. Nicely done.
And I'm also going to use up another spell slot. That I don't have much of a choice. And I'm going to heal.
Okay. I mean, you do have clerics if you wanted to shout out to them.
The ones that are with the cubs?
Bro, you got 2 clerics here right now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, oh right, I forgot. There are people in the party who can heal.
Yeah, dog. It's okay.
Well,
though.
I have to wait 12 seconds or 6. What is
Not
Rod?
even.
12 rounds, bro.
Oh wait, right. That's not how that works. Oh well, too late. My turn's over.
Hey, that's all right. And I mean, it would most likely be a logical, like, first reaction from someone. Yeah, if you get like blasted, like with ice, and especially for Sawyer, I don't know if he's had experiences with like ice and frost damage before. But I imagine, especially if he hasn't, it's immensely uncomfortable for a tiefling, especially.
Yeah, Sawyer is also just on the brink of death, so.
Indeed.
Or sorry, on the brink of falling asleep.
There you go.
Passing out, yeah.
Taking a nappy.
Going unconscious.
No, yeah. Not guys, it's not sleep or a nap. That is not what it
Like,
is.
Are you
he's
sure?
he's a little sleepy.
Have you read the description of the sleep spell? It does say unconscious, so clearly that
Yeah.
means any chance that you're unconscious, you're also just asleep. Because that's how that works. Guaranteed.
It
Truly.
is. I've
Truly.
trust me.
My non-stimulatory workout
Wait,
is sour gummy flavored. That's awesome.
yo, were you taking any free action?
No. My free action is not dying.
Epic. All right, Rodrigo. Also,
Hello.
fine. Did you roll your initiative?
I got like a 7.
Yeah.
A 7. Okay, it didn't plop it in here, so
Oh.
that's okay. Because we gotta have your token out on the field for it to show up. Where is your token? Where is your token? There it is.
It's not a good roll.
And Sawyer, you can bring George alongside him. Oh, hold up.
Focus.
Rolled a sacred flame. Hang on, we're getting Finewynn worked out. And I'm gonna roll an initiative. But we're gonna change it to what was it, 7? That's
Yeah.
unfortunate. I rolled you a 19.
Damn. Yeah, no, I'm good with 7.
Alright, good stuff. And then George goes on Sawyer's initiative. So actually, yeah, sorry. If you had wanted to do anything with George, I apologize. He did get there this round. At the top of the round.
George is moving then.
Alright, word.
To there. And that's my turn.
Alright. Now, who is making this save, Rod? Or what is?
Oh, the little fire method. Right there.
The little fire goblin.
And the little fucker.
Yeah.
True.
Hey, can someone stream the battlefield for me?
Yeah, can someone?
When did you go and get your computer fixed? Or
Penny
is it
would
the
love
internet
to.
still? I mean, I was going to. Well,
I'd forgotten to mention this detail because nobody was near the things. But the method does explode upon death. You've noticed that each time the method has died, it has erupted a sort of geyser in the magma.
Is it just on the spot that it is, or does it go around it? Like AoE?
Little bit of an AoE, yeah.
Like how far of an AoE? Because I did kill one somewhat close to it.
Directly around it in a 5 foot. So the
Okay,
radius
I
of
was
this
10.
ping.
I was 10 feet.
Nice.
Because I
Good.
didn't, because I killed it in range, not melee.
Alright, good deal. I appreciate you mentioning that.
Yeah. Sawyer wouldn't have felt it anyways, because he just is,
True, actually. Truth. Alright, so this is a dex save from it. Dang!
Oh, okay. Alright, no, I guess I just won't do anything this turn.
This one is friggin' tweaking out. This one is a little different
Michael
than
Jordan
the
of
others.
Memphis.
It's like it's shaking and stuff. It's moving around really fast, and with its sporadic movement, sort of like shimmying from side to side as though it's rollerblading on the surface of the magma. The flame just goes under its wing and dissipates in the magma. And it does a little dance to taunt you.
That's just mean.
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
it slaps its ass a few times in your general direction.
Oh, awful. I'm gonna do another history check.
Alright, tight. The 15. Alright, you're thinking back, thinking hard. You realize that you didn't read the rest of that chapter specifically, but you in fact skipped that chapter to the next one. Which spoke of method hives, right? Where they tend to group up, usually in mass amounts. The magma ones specifically, right? The hive is designated by a constant and large flame atop where it is sat. And they only come out when things pass by, right? You remember reading that it has to do with them detecting movement around their flames, right? When a shadow is cast from the flames themselves, it's said that a method appears from said shadow and revels within it, as it means a snack or a new victim to torture.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Yeah, methods kind of suck.
I'm gonna holler that out.
They are made of molten magma.
They can sometimes be made of mud and be extremely annoying.
True.
I
I'm
hate,
made of
I hate mud methods.
Your mud methods. Did you have a specific encounter with those in a different game?
In Baldur's Gate 3,
Ooh, gotcha.
they keep spawning other mud methods to the point where you're literally overwhelmed, and unless you take the first few methods out, like turn 2, you're guaranteed a TPK.
You do, and I would say, Rod, you remember that this is true. Some methods do, in fact, spawn other methods and summon other methods, so to speak, but these ones appear to not have that ability. But it'll be good to keep an eye out for one that might.
I'm gonna holler that out at everybody within earshot.
All right, sending it telepathic.
What is it? Blink.
I'm sending it telepathically with my mouth using my voice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Excellent.
That's intense.
I'm gonna do like Professor X, where I put my hand up to my head, but then I'm just gonna scream it.
Dude, hell yeah. Yeah, I like to think the camera like zooms in intensely as he puts a hand to his temple and then yells, "Hey, the methods spawn when you get close to him! Don't go close to the fire!"
Don't be alarmed, it is I, Rodrigo.
Yeah. Yeah.
The people in the middle iceberg just hear, "Don't be alarmed, it is I."
Exactly.
Who was?
Don't Adam Sandler noise me.
That's not Adam Sandler, you fucking harlot.
It is, right?
That's Tim
Yeah,
Allen.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh,
Fuck up with your
that's
Jeff
right. It is
Foxworthy ass.
Tim Allen. Yeah, that was on me. That
It's
one's on me.
Tim the Toolman Allen. He's my dad.
I wish my wife was a man.
Me when my wife isn't a man.
Because women, ugh.
Dude, right?
Why can't we just get married? You know, just not in a gay way, but like still get married.
All right,
But I
Rob.
promise it's totally not gay.
Does this end your turn? Or would you like to
Yeah,
move?
I was
Or
thinking
you
about
made your free
moving, but
check,
I don't know
rather.
if I could move. Was that history check on my free check?
Yes, that was your free check. So yeah, bonus action and movement.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Alright, cool. Fenro.
It's time to fin go.
Oh yeah.
To church.
So what was it? If we have movement, you can jump over.
You can
like
jump up to your strength score. That's how long jumping works, if you move 10 feet beforehand.
I could jump so far.
You can also walk through the magma. But it
So-
is
so
at the cost of your
15.
of your legs, but it
So my strength score is 15, so I could jump 15 feet.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
if you get a 10-foot running start, yeah.
So you could just make this gap. You can land on the very edge there.
Yeah. I'm contemplating. I'll just. Yeah, we'll jump on over. Yeah. So I'm gonna end up right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That was 30.
Yeah. From here. It's like 10-foot run and start. Wow.
Oh yeah, and it is a sketchy jump. You were confident that you could make a jump like that, but it took your full run and start, and you had to leap as far as you could. And you skid and stick the landing as you make it there.
And then we'll hit a classic guiding bolt on Big Ice Man over here.
Ooh, okay. And I forgot. Hey, you did a crossbow attack, right, against him?
Yeah.
That was meant to be an advantage because of or would it have been the saber tooth?
Whoever went after. Let me see. Let's roll up because I had to step away for a second. Where is the guiding bolt in question? Okay, so there it is. And then after that, the next one up to make an attack weapon, I think was actually Fenro's spiritual weapon. Or no, that was on the Mephit, not the guy. It would have been the saber-toothed tiger.
Okay, and it
which
hit
doesn't
with
change anything.
Yeah, it hit, and the other one wasn't a crit, so we are good.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Go ahead, Fenro. Roll that guiding bolt.
You got it.
Quick draw. Ooh.
Damn. No crit.
Not this time. Close to.
That's still 13 damage.
So yeah, it hit that guy, and then bonus action slap down the Mephit.
All right. Roll me that attack as well.
Oh.
A 13 hits.
Oh,
yeah.
that was mad damage. I was gonna be upset if it missed.
Yeah, no, you wallop him. That is. Oh wait.
That's death.
There we go.
Lethal lava land is really as lethal as they say.
So you see as the pitchfork goes straight through the Mephit, and it like deforms in like a perfect split of what would that be, like 5 chunks down down onto him, but it reforms back together just barely, but it's having trouble holding its form. And that quick draw, it was the patch again.
Yeah.
Shot out, right on. And yeah, once the patch takes hold, those tendrils of the abyss wrap around and begin trying to press their way into the chinks in this golem's armor.
Oh.
Yeah, and then bonus action, I'm gonna try to see if there's any way to kind of like cover up or like block off the some of the fires.
Okay. Let's say roll me. Well, keep in mind what Rodrigo telepathically said through his mouth with words.
Yeah.
He explained that it's a matter of sorry. It is a matter of distance or
yeah, I didn't know if these were like
ant
hills or something like that where I could just like put a rock over the entrance. and like stop the ants from coming out.
You imagine that would be possible if this were not molten lava.
I understand.
But if you could find, I guess, yeah, like a piece of this magic ice, or if you manage to break off a piece somehow, that could work. But the other option is to, yeah, simply retreat from it and not poke the anthill any further. I can give that one to you without a roll.
Okay, then roll. Let me see how this this one weird winged tiefling is doing.
All right.
How much health are you at, Nick?
What is this weirdo doing?
Oh no! I got a real good roll.
13.
Roll. Are there any upside down slopes?
Look, Sawyer.
Roll me perception. That was a 16.
Nah, Nick can just tell me how much health he has. We'll metagame.
Yeah.
That's fair. That is fair.
Sawyer screamed out at the end of his last turn a number.
Yeah. Just a random number.
And it's
No one's over the
Fenro
context.
had a very strong feeling that was how much health he had remaining.
What is health? What is hit points?
Points are how many 14mm shells you can take, if I remember right.
Oh, man.
14 millimeter?
Yeah, it's for
Or
tanks
not.
or ships. I
Yeah.
can't remember the exact amount.
Yeah, it's fucking big like tank shells. How many of them you can survive? That's how many hit points you are. So technically, we should almost realistically be like 1 hit point.
I think it's
You guys
40.
are
I don't think it's 14. I think it's a 40 millimeter.
40,
shell.
yeah, it's 40mm. You're 100% correct on that.
Of course, what was that game called?
War
Listen,
Thunder?
we don't need to talk about that right now.
No.
I just know that the Americans used 37 millimeter shells and the French used 40, and I'm pretty sure that's a French thing.
Damn, fucking French. Those cheese eating surrender monkeys. Oh.
You know they have a nationalist socialist party that's right wing,
That's what.
and they're like not losing.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, they almost like I remember in like that one election, they almost like got like some fascist lady to become the prime minister, and like her dad was straight up like fucking like a Nazi or something like that. It's insane.
Oh yeah, I remember her. I
Marie
remember
Le
her name.
Pen.
Yeah.
Oh, she's running again.
Yeah.
She's running again. That's great.
Yeah,
running again,
and
she's
she's
doing
speaking
well.
Russian at her rallies, and also she took out a $9.3 million loan from a Russian bank.
She's interesting.
Well, not dollar, it was euros, but you know.
But you know, the almighty dollar is stronger, so.
It's more
Even though I'm
powerful
not.
than that.
My
Yeah.
boss sent me
It's
my
more-
My boss just sent me a snap, and I don't really want to reply, but he's also my boss.
What was it?
It's just
Oh, this is
him
young.
in bed.
Okay.
Your boss just sent you up text.
He doesn't
Yeah, I was
have
gonna
a
say,
shirt on.
that's what you
I hope it's not that, because he has a
what?
fiance.
I don't know.
Not anymore.
It's probably
I-
Yeah. Don't mean shit.
I don't think it is, but it's just
A
a little...
side piece doesn't count as cheating when they're the same sex.
Exactly.
He's gay.
Sometimes
So,
Sometimes
his
I think
fiance
it
is also the same sex.
Yeah, well, damn.
So, I
Actually, don't have anything in this scenario.
don't
I'm
know.
seeing this. I'm
I
seeing
turned-
this slope.
I turned on
What?
ghost mode for him.
Nick, go get that promotion.
I'm not very interested. He's a nice guy, but I am very not into that
Why not?
Damn.
because I'm homophobic.
That's why
I
you
didn't
like
get it.
Yosuke.
Yeah,
Even-
I understand him on an emotional level.
And even if that weren't the case, it's also like engaging in cheating. Just not cool.
Yeah.
And also like weird power
To
dynamics
clarify,
as
I'm
well
not actually
for,
homophobic, Mitch.
I know.
Okay, because you
Clarify,
said,
I
and
am.
even if that weren't the case, and I would like to put that out there that it's a bit,
True.
but
It's not a bit.
To clarify to those guys.
They called me the
Sorry.
F word.
I did mean to say even if that were the case. I didn't think my words through.
just you casually going along with it. Okay.
Yeah, because we're
No, he's-
Well, that is
He's
my
pretty.
turn.
He's cool and all. I don't know how to respond because he didn't say anything. I sent him back a snap a few minutes ago, just me looking down on my computer.
Dude.
Send him a D&D game. Like, yo.
No,
I'm not sending. I'm not sending.
no,
him
you
a
got
video game.
you got to send him like.
Yeah, what did you say? Oh,
I don't want to bring that into my work life.
Looking up because you let me down. Looking left because you won't treat me right.
I talk about D&D all the time at work. Not really.
And
Not
so
all the
I'll
time,
talk
but I do
about,
bring it up.
So I'll
bring it up all the time.
about it, but we've had I have my reasons. There's a story with a certain associate, and also just it's not. None of the people at my work are really that crowd, so there's just no point.
They'd call you a nerd and slap the head right off you.
I'm not
That too.
exactly a football crowd, but if somebody who's passionate about it talks to me about it, I'm more
You'll
than
spit
happy
in their
to-
face and call them a jock. Be honest,
to
Mitch.
listen and get. All right, never mind. Fine.
Just spit in their face and call them a jock.
What's
Whatever.
Fenro, you notice a slope.
Okay, he turned
Hell
on
yeah.
a funny filter,
Epic.
but his shirt is still very
Noted.
off.
The saber tooth is going to attempt to grapple this thing. Hold it down.
These guys, I think, the restaurant I just ordered from accidentally gave me 12 cookies instead of 6. I'm pretty sure.
Yo,
That's almost as pog as finding an onion ring.
They misread half a dozen as a full dozen.
Onion ring!
I only like paid
Cookies.
$6, which for California standards, that's like 2 cookies. And they gave me 12. That's awesome.
give you 12 cookies?
Yeah.
From
Somewhere.
where?
What kind of cookies?
Dang.
Where?
I feel
We're
like
just-
we're getting so
We're at the
derailed
restaurant.
here.
Where is this
Oh,
place?
just like
Yeah, absolutely
chocolate
are.
cookies.
I just want to know.
It's in San Diego.
I can make it.
Killer
the drive.
fish
That
You can
means
make-
San Diego in
from
Spanish.
San Diego.
Builder fish from San Diego.
San Diego.
Whose turn is it? Sabretooth.
Indeed. It rears up its paws and slams down on the back of the golem and slams it down into the ice and is holding it there still. Thoroughly grappled. The golem is going to roll. Epic. Is going to try to.
Is that what you're using for the attack rolls, or what are you?
That's nothing. It's no need.
No, because his strength for athletics, if he's trying to grapple or anything, is explicitly disadvantage right now
Oh,
because
that's
of the
right.
hex.
Okay,
That's
then
why
it
I'm
would have gotten
Trying to check.
it would have gotten grappled regardless. But now as it tries to break the grapple, that means its attacks are at disadvantage too.
No, just a skill check.
Okay. it's gonna
So
attack.
specifically because I figured it was a strength guy, I did that so it'd be easier to grapple.
Oh dang. Oh dang. So it deals
One number off.
17 damage to the tiger, the tigress. You see as it does claw through the fur,
Kitty
and
cat.
you see stripes of red begin to seep into the tiger's fur, but it growls and it only ramps up its adrenaline and it pushes deeper and stronger to hold it still and steady. Alright, that was 17 damage. Ooh, yeah. Alright, next up we have Jerma. And Jerma goes, okay, alright, so we're killing the Mephit and the Golem, both?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Okay, I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna try to get rid of that, Mephit, or does your pitchfork have it?
I think my pitchfork got it for now. You might want to focus on that golem because the saber tooth's looking a little hurt.
True, okay, yes.
Yeah, 300 meat grinders.
That saber tooth did save me. Alright, okay. Alright, here we go. He spins the barrel on his little Fisher Price gun, and whips it out once again. Yeah! It blasts out, trying to hit the big fella, and misses. Or rather, doesn't miss, but it this time it seems to simply ricochet against the ice.
Did the
ping, ping, ping. It
did the
skips
tiger
along the
take
ice.
the advantage from guiding bolt?
It did not.
Because it grappled, right? It didn't attack.
That's right. Was there any attack before that? No.
No.
That means Jerma does get advantage and gets the chance to
For
do
one damage.
Oh.
No, doesn't it rolls 2 more times, doesn't it? Sure it does.
He didn't crit.
No, Eldritch Blast.
But he
Yeah.
does hit. It does
When a
one
warlock
damage.
has a spell, it creates 3
I want that
beams.
Fisher Price gun.
Well,
Am I just misunderstanding it?
yeah, it shouldn't be 3 beams. 3 beams is at, that would be 10th level, I want to say. You get an additional beam at higher levels. But at first level, you only get 1 beam.
I was gonna
it's
say,
just-
that sounds
Mitch
like a
just has
really
it-
strong
level.
spell.
Mitch just has it in there wrong.
I'm
You
gonna
get
say
additional
that's-
Right, this
beams.
Fisher Price tool is just that strong.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
if
say.
he had 3 beams, he would be an 11th level caster.
Why is he not? He's a Jerma.
Yeah.
Is he
I don't know
that
about
strong, Mitch? In which case, roll 2 more times for damage.
Is
Oh,
Jerma an
goodness.
11th level caster?
No. No.
What if?
Yeah, can you make a just for the bit?
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna put an 11th level caster on your guys' squad. I'm sorry.
What? Why
But
not?
But you almost one-shot me, damn.
Yes.
No, that's funny. I'm with Mitch on that.
It's not. Well, it's not funny. It's. I would like
It's
to
kind of
present
funny.
a challenge. And this thing, granted, it doesn't.
Realistic,
that-
it's like a giant ice golem stepping on you.
And that was.
Yeah,
its
but I'm
most
really
powerful
cool.
move. It's its most powerful move.
And he just fucking off-rip.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it's.
I want a
Yeah,
Fisher
that's
Price
wrong.
gun for guiding
You
bolt.
do
Well,
enter.
good
You
idea.
do a surprise enter. You
Sawyer
don't
did
like
nothing wrong.
start
He didn't-
small. You start with a bang. You know.
I don't know, Nick. I don't know where you're going with this. Would you prefer me to just specifically work
No, I'm
towards
joking.
just making sure the enemies don't target you, or?
I'm just making a joke out of it.
Okay, all right, gotcha. I appreciate
Fucking
the
Sawyer
clarification.
was mining some ice and almost got knocked the fuck out.
True, true, dog.
Sawyer should maybe think his actions through in the future. I feel like this isn't even the first time Sawyer doing dumb shit has nearly led to his death. You would think he would learn by now.
This is the closest Sawyer's ever gotten to death. Even drinking lava didn't bring Sawyer this close to death.
Oh snap!
Oh, I know. I'm just saying it's ramping up, and we're going to get to it where the next time you actually do just instantly die,
And then
and
Sawyer
you'll be
learns that there are
100%
consequences.
on your head.
And you don't like it's also a matter of perspective, bro. Like it's not necessarily that you got this close to death, but it's that you're hit with something really powerful, but you're pushing through, right? Like you barely held on to consciousness and managed to escape with your life, right? Rather than thinking like, oh my god, I almost died, you can think, wow, I survived that. Yeah.
I just like there was a lot of thought put into the crowbar, and this was the result.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. All right, Jerma is fiddling with his gun, saying like, "Is this thing working? Is it on? Hello?" As it moves to the Magma Mephit's turn, who is going to try to fly away, but go ahead and make that attack of opportunity. As it moves over to Fenro. Cole?
This little freak better not.
Are you going to take the attack of opportunity with the pitchy fork?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I will.
When you said, you know what, I was like really scared you'd say no.
I mean, hey, if you wanted to just be like, oh, glad you
Oh,
did,
bitch.
man. Glad you did. Damn. Yeah, you. I mean, this thing gets obliterated. What? Like, how does it look?
Mashed potatoes again. No, it's just like pushing it down into the lava.
You pop it like a balloon.
Yeah.
As you know, little spouts of lava sputter up, and then, as it does fully die, you see the bit that it melted into heat up, and as a geyser of lava spits out in this radius. Does that affect the spiritual weapon?
It doesn't have a health bar or anything.
Makes it look really fucking cool.
Yeah, it's just covered in lava. It's sick nasty.
Yeah. Metal. Alright, this thing is Donarooski. Alright. Next up we got Baggy.
Hey, that's me. Alright, so here's the plan. We say fuck it, and we run into melee combat. And then we say fuck it again and grow big, McLarge, huge. Popping a use of giant smite.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, it's a star.
No,
It would be blue.
no. You need play the giant mushroom song.
And
Mega
then
mushroom from New Super Mario.
We go ahead and smack with the fucking Smitmar. Just try and smack its shit up.
Yeah, there we go.
Is this really the music for it?
Yep.
Oh right,
it's
Jerma
the
hit it
first
for
floor.
1 damage for the advantage. God damn it, Jerma.
Yeah. Dude, he's over there like
I did
kicking
it, Jerma.
himself. He's yelling at he's currently yelling at his little gun. How could you mess that up? Come on. Gosh.
He's yelling at chat, but we're not aware of it.
Vinny, are you really mad that he did 2 less damage than you?
No, I'm mad that I didn't hit at all.
Yeah.
You did hit it, right, but the scimitar simply skids off the ice. Essentially, like, what I'm saying is that, like, when it comes to this thing, you're most often gonna be able to hit it. It's a matter of if you
So
actually
wait,
damage it.
did I hit it to deal the damage, or did I? Because I need to know. Because there's an additional. Okay, that's what I thought.
Get her in mind.
Please, for my small peanut brain, let's not use hit if it's not like an actual hit.
Okay.
Because
will
I think
rephrase that.
mechanically and
the
hits
scimitar
are one
skids off the ice
There we go.
armor.
You got a hit, but no pain.
Well, hit is a thing in D&D. Yeah, guns are martial weapons. Hit is mechanically a term, and that's why. If I get a hit, I get
Your
30
weapons.
sticks damage.
Yo,
Anyway,
Velvet.
damn. And I don't have any way to get advantage on
I
that.
need to get a gun.
What if I really encouraged you?
Jerma may know a guy.
I know what I'm asking.
I already said I wanted a Fisher Price gun. You can't take that from me.
No, I don't want a Fisher Price. I want a rifle.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
my guy wants a
Yeah.
Kalashnikov.
We remember. We remember Diddy.
No, Diddy had a
His whole-
revolver.
His whole goal in life was to get a gun.
No, I think a gun would.
That's
fit
right. Didn't
Sawyer.
he sneak into a place?
Yeah,
or
he
something
stole
to
a
steal
gun.
I rolled three. I rolled a 20. I rolled a 25, a 22, and like another 20 something just to get it.
That's right. It's kind of bonkers.
Well,
And now I'm no longer allowed to have Diddy.
I'm out of shit. That's all I got.
All right. No checks.
Because I don't think, yeah. No, there's nothing really I need to look into at the moment.
Ooh,
And I
sounds smart.
got dice screwed.
Fenro.
Fucking. What is that on the
Finewynn.
roll? A 2?
Disregard that. Happened twice.
So where am I at right now? Because I don't know if I can see myself on the map right now.
You're at the
I'm
bottom
looking
of
through
the.
it.
I have the map open. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean now. There you are. You're down there.
Oof, I'm pretty far away. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
move up to like. How far away is like, Nathaniel and George? Like that little lane with them. Like how far away is it from me? I just want to know the distances right now.
That
Wait, hold on.
is.
I'm 30 feet away.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go there then, because that's all my walking speed. I'll go like in between George and Rod.
Alright, cool. Zoom.
So, wait, what's that thing in front of us? Like that token? Is that one of those things, or?
You mean the fire?
There's a token in front of us, right? Like in front of George.
That's Jerma.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's Jerma. Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
Jerma.
I can't see because of my phone. Okay, that's Jerma.
Jeremy
Alright,
J. Bananason.
Yeah. Can I shoot the golem from where I'm at?
I think so. You have like what, a 120-foot range?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
on longbow.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
it's only 90
Yeah,
feet
he's
away.
within range.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at it. I'm gonna put in favored foe and planar warrior into it.
Whew,
Do you need me to roll that for you?
whew,
Yeah.
whew. Oh. Let's
Planar
go.
warrior is in real. I think it's a. Planar warrior is just a D8. Favored foe is D4. I'm pretty sure.
Favored foe, you have to mark it first by hitting it. So you won't be able to deal the D4 this turn, but you can deal it next turn.
We talked about this before. I don't have to because I remember like we talked about it and like no, I can just do it with a free action and pretty sure on my
No,
first turn.
it's a free action. The thing is, you have to mark it for the effect to take place, and you have to hit it to mark it.
Wait, what? I don't remember that. Hold on, let me read it. You're right.
Yeah, the second paragraph's when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your mystical bond with nature to mark the target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute. And And then the first time on each of your turns that you hit the favored enemy and deal damage to it. Oh, including when you mark it. The fucking sentence there. God damn it.
I told you, yeah, we hit the scores.
Fucking stinky. I hate the way they phrase this shit.
Yeah, no, the way
Is
this shit is really stupid. It's
Alright, and
confusing.
then planar is a D8, so D4 and D8 if this hits.
Yeah.
Alright, why is Whisper Roll set up on your sheet?
I think it just happened as I installed the Roll20 mobile app because it gives me that option for some reason on that app.
Never Whisper Rolls there. Christ. Alright.
Right, that
15 to hit. Okay, that does actually hit.
Okay.
Let's add on the D4 plus 1D8. Alright. 5 damage, so 15 total.
Okay.
Finewynn. What kind of shot is it that takes down this frosty golem?
Ooh, nice.
I swear to God, we melt these guys.
Dude, oh my god, my mom is calling me right now.
Oh no! It's
I have to
okay.
check in with the kids. Yeah, because, like, you know, so she doesn't get worried, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, let's take a pause, I guess.
And Nick, we believe after this thing is taken down, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this session. So if you need to hop off, right at, because it's about 5 after. If you need to hop off, that is okay.
I can wait a little bit.
Hey,
I have a question. I have a question at the end, anyways.
Hey, Mitch, out of curiosity,
what's up?
have you bumped the HP on any of the encounters? Because it feels like we're still melting through these guys.
I have, yeah, or I thought I did.
Because I just got into melee range and he's dead.
But
I need to learn to not burn shit, because 9 times out of 10, I don't use it.
Well, there's also part of me that doesn't want, I don't know, it doesn't want it to drag on or
Oh,
go
no,
too
I
long,
get that. Just with how short they go and the fact that I don't have a lot of ranged options, I feel about as useless as a paper coat in a rainstorm.
Well, actually, I don't know, I can maybe expound if you want me to at the end, but that hex, incredibly big move, for at least to me, because of something that your characters haven't seen, but something that it is capable of.
Use another artifact of evil.
This
This must be a level at which you have stealth on. Wow.
And again, I can explain that after if you'd like.
Yeah, sure thing.
It's more just the mechanical side. But that is to say, Baggy's doing more than I think you give her credit for.
Oh no, I know. It's just I don't get a lot of stuff to burn, and then when I burn it on a fight and feel like I'm not getting a lot of chances by the time it's done, it feels like great. I just went through everything. Except this fight I didn't burn too much, but burning Action Surge hurts because I don't think that recovers to a long rest. Oh, I can short rest recover it, so that's not terrible.
Okay.
Well, I feel like, I don't know if I'm just forgetting, but I feel like a lot of times it's your first turn you burn it.
Well, it's because I assume that fights are gonna last longer than they do, is the thing. I'm trying to actually get in there and do stuff, but then by the time I do, turn 3 and the battle's over.
We just have a lot of really, really strong range.
That's the thing, yeah. We have, like, insane just mortars. And as someone who doesn't have an insane mortar, that kind of limits my utility in combat.
I'm back, sorry.
But still, I don't
Uh,
know. As I said, I still think you're doing a lot, but I get what you mean when you say that. If the encounters were longer, you'd be able to get more hits in, I suppose.
so
Yeah, it's hard to describe properly. Go ahead about it then. I'll talk to you later about it, man.
uh, I was just saying, so wait, the golem has like a cub inside of it, right?
Yes.
Or something. Yeah, I'll definitely try not to hit the cub in my shot, obviously, because I'm hoping it would go through. I don't know. I guess Fine would probably because he's such a fucking analyzing type nerd. He would just try to find the weak spot that won't harm the cub, I guess, and just try to just shoot directly through it. Also, Planar Warrior would activate. We kind of talked about this. Would kind of activate. Fuck. What's his name? Wow, I forgot my god's name.
Darning.
Darning, yeah, Darning's Blessing with Planar Warrior plus favorite foe. So you see God, you see. What was it called? God, I forgot English. How am I forgetting English? I'm in the US right now. Fuck. You know the thing when they stew stuff? Whatever.
When they sew
You just
stuff?
go. Look,
Thread?
not
Like
thread.
yarn?
Yeah, yeah. You see threads forming the arrow, and the arrowhead's a loom, kind of the tip of it, the sharp tip, I guess. Something like that.
Heck yeah. As the single thread kind of splits into more and then shape around the arrow to give it a sort of magical cast, if you will, with a trail of threads fluttering behind it as it sails across the lava lake and embeds itself directly into this here golem. And you see as that arrow strikes and maybe even the threads explode a bit or crush its shoulder joint there and one arm falls off and the golem shudders and drops and crashes against the ground as suddenly you see it ball up once again and look as it did originally when you first saw it, just like a normal glacier, until it opens its form and this awful piercing noise, right? It explodes across the battlefield as it's followed by an explosion of cold, tattered shards. I need anyone within this radius to make a dexterity saving throw.
Within what radius?
What radius?
Within the radius, within melee range of the
Me.
of the gun.
What is it with me delivering the finishing blow on the boss and causing an explosion?
Do I have to dive into the lava to pick up stove again?
Yeah.
Okay, nice, you made it. We need the saber tooth to do the same.
No!
No.
And it's a long shot, but yep.
Wait, that cub?
No fucking way. God damn it.
If you kill that cub, I'll be so sad.
And damage.
Okay. 16 damage total. It's not a huge or a pretty hefty amount. And you do see as the massive tigress does get a bit shredded as it takes the brunt of the icicles as it had its paws heavily on this thing's form to keep it grappled and, keep it in one spot as it went down into its, glacial form. It kept its paws on and began clawing at it as this thing exploded. And so with being right on top of it, it got absolutely machine gunned by these icicles. And you see it fall over onto its back. But the tigress seems to not be dead. And neither is the cub. You do see as this thing does obliterate the cub's form, though very pale and still blue with frost, has a few shards here and there, one in its shoulder, one down in its leg. But otherwise, is currently just still not moving. As the mother gets back up and immediately goes to try to grab it. Let's see, just to make sure I calculate the damage, even though they are good. They're not dead.
Someone better heal that fucking cup quick.
Is combat over?
Yes, we are now out of initiative. Good work, everybody.
Finro is gonna run on over.
I was gonna say
jump
this might
over.
be a good spot to
And real quick, just hit Mama with a cure wounds.
Oh, right on. But yes, we can call it here. As the cub has been saved, I would only note, as you do come around, as all, begin to gather around the mother and scattered pieces of this construct, amongst the scattered pieces, you find what was glowing, right? What, I believe what Rod saw, that was shining amidst the blue. There is a ring of gold that is skittered across and landed about there on the ice.
I'm gonna try to go for it
Sure enough,
if I can.
Luke
it's
Goblin.
easy. It's easy. You find it and
Okay.
pick it up, and it appears to be like just a solid gold ring, but with a golden threaded lacing in the middle, right? A sort of crocheted circle.
Can I investigate for any magical properties?
Sure thing. Roll me Arcana. With a 10, you're unsure of what it does, but you do feel a magic aura from the threads, enhanced by the gold.
I hope I don't regret this, but can I put it on?
You gonna put
I
your
could
hand
use
through
magic before you do
the
that.
threads?
It's a ring, right?
It's there's a golden ring in the middle of that circle is like a threaded crochet, kind of many threads all all meshed together, forming a pattern.
It's like an antique kind of thing, not like a bracelet or anything.
Yes, exactly. Not something that is normally worn.
Okay, never mind. I misunderstood.
But yes, what will happen as we go from here? What is this magical item that was on this frosty golem? What was the frosty golem doing here to begin with? It appeared to be man-made. And we'll, thankfully, the cub will be returned home and the mother healed in time. Find out next time whether or not BLJ across the Lake of Lava is a viable speedrun tactic for speedrunning
It
Venturelum.
absolutely is.
We're gonna find out next time. And
obvious.
You do have to be small, though. It is explicitly a small trick.
And I
Just
will
like
say-
Mario.
As who? Mario's like
Have
8
you-
foot 12.
Mario is fucking tiny. He is goblin
Mario's like
size.
8
We
foot
saw
12.
him in New Donk City.
He's
I
8 foot
named-
2.
This is
He is
The one that
canonical.
is like really
I
huge.
named the golden ring golden dream catcher ?
Okay, solid.
I named it Elden
Will.
Ring.
We will find epic.
The old ring.
Based and epic pilled.
So, I know that the battle maybe wasn't as long as we'd hoped. And that we got derailed a couple of times throughout it. And even so, I had a blast, and I hope
Oh,
you
no,
guys
it was
did.
good.
Thank you
It's-
for playing in
I
my game.
I think
Yeah.
Thanks for
Sawyer
it.
can only be as
Everything else.
reckless as he is because of the access to the shield spell.
Hey, that's fair.
That is
Honestly,
that's been a pretty big saving grace.
that's what it's there for. Like for casters, to help them with survivability.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
So,
it
my
shows
question-
Sawyer's resolve to survive, yo. He made it out of there. I think that's impressive as hell.
He's just spitting in Charles Darwin's face. He's holds the grudge against him.
No, but my question is our level? I know at the very beginning of the campaign you said that we're probably gonna not. I don't know if you meant like a hard cap or something, but just like the final levels would be around 4. Is that still the plan? Just because it's been a very long time.
No, yeah, and I've been rethinking
level it
this for a little bit here. And I do think with how I have extended this this arc here, and I think included things that aren't in the initial module. I would say that we're probably gonna advance beyond what was initially thought.
Okay.
And in
We're going
fact,
plus ultra.
with the golem defeated, I would say that everyone gains 1 level.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
infernal
Without-
resistance or
I-
whatever.
That's
Oh.
kind of what I was hoping for. Because I'm fine either way you run it, obviously. But I was just gonna say it's been a very long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Feels
Hey,
like.
I'm all right with that.
Which
Nick,
And
just
that's
as a
not a
heads
complaint.
up,
That's
when
not-
we
this
get to
isn't a
high
complaint.
levels, that shit gets spread out like a motherfucker.
I get it. I
Yeah.
understand it completely for high levels. I'm just saying we leveled up. It felt like we leveled up very quickly, and then
Well, yeah,
yeah.
1 through 3 is honestly tutorial baby shit. Like,
yeah.
to be fully honest with the way 50 is set up, 1 through 3 is just tutorial, so most DMs sort of run through that very quickly, and then
Yeah.
start to do more standard leveling speeds after that point.
Yeah.
Also, Mitch, my gripes aren't really with anything you have to do. It's explicitly just the way D&D 5e is made. The term linear marshals and exponential wizards is a very common explanation, but not having access to spells makes characters very I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase this. Less kidded, I guess. Then I'm gonna also stop streaming. Less kidded than the spellcasters, and that's not even a you thing. That is purely just D&D. Literally, as long as it's been around, has had this issue. I think 4th edition was the only one that didn't have this issue, and it had whole other issues. But yeah, wizards scale a lot faster and better than marshals do.
What's
And
Yeah.
that's not even anything on your end that you can really fix. It's just the way D&D is set up.
Gotcha.
What do I
And
roll?
on the
What do-
next big creature or boss, I'll bump it up another notch. I will. I'm down to do that.
What do I roll for health edition on level up?
Uh,
Thing, right?
For you, it's a D8. So
Okay.
D8 plus con.
And you take either average or if the roll is better than average, then Yahoo.
What is
Average
for-
would be 1 more point than that. At
I will
7.
take that.
Yeah, good stuff.
Uh,
I now have 31 max health.
Yo.
what is my
are
1d10? That's what it is for
Are we
fighter.
doing feats?
Mitch, feats are cool game, right?
Oh, yes, I'd say so. I
Huggy.
only ask that there is that you give me a reason for it, right? Either be it backstory reason or current reason.
All right, so
I think it's really cool.
what's the average of D10? That's 6, right? So
Yep.
10 additional on that.
Let me look at
All
the
right,
feats.
so we are at 44 max.
What does this do? Nope, that sucks.
And
Hardy
Jerma
little
gained-
fucker.
Jeremy gained 10 levels and can now cast 3 Eldritch Blasts at the same
Love
time.
to see it. Love to see it.
It also makes sense lore. Isn't he like very like fucking like experienced?
He is. And there's
He's a
guys,
freak.
I do just, or everyone, I do want you to know there's more to Jerma than meets the eye.
I'm gonna
Wait,
ask
there's
him
more
about
than-
guns.
You know what I just realized?
He's actually streaming our game.
You know what I just realized, Mitch?
What's up?
My finesse-based scimitar was not using dex, which
This
is a
is-
substantially better stat for me than strength. It was using my strength.
This whole fucking time.
Wait, so
Oh
Mitch,
my
I don't think it would have hit still, but still, goodness gracious.
No,
Heck,
it's-
heck.
the feats have to
It's a
make
one-time
sense.
thing that I thought would have hit a few times.
Sorry, what'd you say, Nick?
You said the feats have to make sense.
You have to have a reason
I-
for your character,
yes,
yeah.
that's my one condition.
Uh,
And the reason can be outlandish, granted, but I want you to come up with something.
oh, it could be outlandish.
Sure, like
It has
as long
to,
as we
yeah,
can
it
work
has to
it,
be reasonable.
work it into the backstory. But it can be outlandish and still work.
I'm thinking either telekinetic or what is this? Where's this other one?
Telekinetic?
Telekinetic.
Shadow touch. You don't need. Oh. And
Oh.
wait, and. Oh, or shadow touch.
Oh.
All right, I'm willing to let the
Which one's
telekinetic
Shadow
thing
Touch?
fly, in the sense that perhaps
I
uh,
think
Nathaniel's helmet, like interacting with your mind, like opened a third eye.
Now, when have you experienced Shadowfell, though, Nick? That's
What-
going to be a hard sell on that one.
What specifically is Shadowfell? Like, is
That
that
is the
something that could be
opposite of
worked
That's
into
an
the
entirely different realm that
It
we are
is.
not in.
And it's parallel to, at least in Baldur's Gate or the Wizards of the Coast lore.
Classic, yeah. Forgotten
It's-
Realms, that's the term.
Yes,
Oh.
thank you. It is like the almost, if you think like the upside down from
Strangest thing.
Yeah,
Are there-
strangey thingy.
Are there any specific races from there, or is it like just
There are
not- is it not
specific
like that?
races, but we haven't encountered any.
There's a race.
Hey,
from
Cole.
Can
I know
any
there's
of those
There
monsters
it is,
from there.
Can any
Shadowkai.
of those races
Yes,
breed with a
okay.
There is
tiefling?
what?
What, Nick?
Can any of those races breed with a tiefling?
No.
Oh.
Tieflings are explicitly human offsprings or tiefling offsprings. The other races, versions of tieflings, are entirely different things. By the way, Cole, I have a suggestion for a feat for Finro if you're
I'm
open to
looking at Chef
suggestions.
right now.
That was the
Also-
one I was gonna suggest, actually.
That was the first one that came up for.
Also,
feats.
just a weird like note about tieflings and when it comes to infernal beings, hell is technically in the abyss in this world, if that makes sense.
Oh, in this
Right,
world,
like,
it's in the abyss. Okay,
they-
it's
like,
not
it's-
in
Is the
Avernus.
Yeah,
the
it's
abyss
a part.
Shadowfell?
It's a part
Or
of
that
the
different?
abyss.
No, Shadowfell's different.
Oh, okay.
So it's not. It's like Nine Hells thing. It's Abyss in this same one.
Like
Okay.
essentially, it's like there's the Hells, and then right under the Hells is the Abyss, right? Like it's layered like that.
Okay, so
but
it's
it- but they're
instead of being
considered
two
to
separate
be-
realms, it's one combined thing.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
So like a lot of times in this in Velvet, like people will consider things abyssal that are infernal, and consider things that are infernal abyssal. You know, they get kind of mixed up.
Hey, Mitch.
What? Although, oh, hang on. Sorry. Never mind.
Do it again.
No, wait. Go ahead. Spill the bean. So, Mitch. Mitch?
Yes.
Oh, somebody
No.
pissing?
Oh no, I'm
I
washing my hands.
have two questions for you. One, what the hex be doing?
What?
What the hex?
The hex.
Yeah, you said the hex was important.
Oh, sorry. Yes. And sorry. I'm like, I got really phased because like I remembered the thing about how the Nine Hells are meant to be like fully lawful, and like and the Abyss is meant to be fully chaotic.
Lawful evil
so
and yeah,
to
chaotic
connect
evil.
to the two is a complicated thing, and something that I still need to take time to consider and think through. Anyways,
I mean, you can literally have like a middle ground of like chaos, basically. That's
I
where the
approach!
neutral evil beings live, and like aboleths and shit.
How do you approach Nagoriyuki without a...
That would be my
Reptile.
recommendation. Like, just have all three of those realms in like one tower, essentially,
yeah, and I'm like,
for what you're doing.
and so like the Hells are still technically their own thing, and they're, you know, the lawful nature of it does still
Yeah.
does still happen there, but underneath it is the Abyss, and they are
Yeah.
separate. So when I said that abyssal things are sometimes considered infernal, that's not entirely true, but it is still all technically in the same
Yeah.
the Abyss. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
All right. So, anyways, the hex was big because that frost golem has the ability to capture things within its form, right? The cub ending up in its belly, right, like frozen in its form. That was something that
Yeah.
a golem did, and that's something that you could probably like figure out investigating around the wreckage of the battle. But it could grab, if it can grapple someone from there, there's that whole like second stage thing where from there it can mesh you into its form and then leave you frozen inside of it. So if it got its hand on, or if it got its big icy claws on anybody, then they could have been frozen.
Hey, Mitch.
I-
So my question number 2 for you. There's
Yeah.
a specific feat I'm looking at, and I've
Cool.
got an idea of how to rope it into Baggy's character, but I wanna run it by you first. It's from Eberron,
Ooh,
Rising from the Last War.
color me
It's
interested.
the good old-fashioned aberrant dragon mark, which just means you have no other dragon marks as a prereq. But idea there being is that with all the entanglement and abuse of rune magic and also the hex magic, it's just sort of like manifested herself as a rash over time that's grown into this actual like magically infused mark on her skin.
Yo. Yeah, like it's a mutation from,
Yeah, from just overuse of all that. And then
Yeah.
I sent you in DMs the actual link to it.
I was gonna ask something to like everyone. Okay, has anyone here ever like taken creatine before?
Taken
Taken
what
what?
before?